low. Liars and beggars, skin to the bone, bring to life what once was only a dream. Don't raise your voice, we're all gentlemen here. Come dance with the devil, shake hands with fear. Once held in my hands, now we're rocking my boot. Lost my soul and my shirt in the house of ill repute. Now I'm a phantom out of thin air. No one's the wiser, no one's aware. Spare me all pity, my horse is proud. Hunting for treasures now buried in the clouds. Scream from the mountains up to the sun. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done.
Yo, 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 what's going on, everybody? How's it going? How's it going? Welcome, welcome, late night stream. Got a couple people in the chat already. Got the great Dan Plague. What's going on, friend? I heard you streamed earlier. I was at the gym. Wow, my camera angle's way up high. We're back to the gym. You know, I'm not at physical therapy, so I gotta do stuff for the old rotator cuff for the recovery. We got Creators Outlet. What's going on, man? Good to see you. Welcome. Yeah. That's right, it's friend Plagle is here. Yeah, doing impromptu. I do impromptu streams. So, working on a little something something today, tonight, starting it again. Starting what I did in the last one. Uh, it wasn't good. Sorry to hear, man. Sorry to hear. Well, are you doing a regular Wednesday night thing then? Is that going to be a regular Wednesday night shtick? Is that are you going to do that? I don't want to, are you going to have a time slot? You going to have a slot? A slot. Yeah, so, yeah, if you watched my last in studio, you see what I worked on. I'm going to redo it. Maybe. Well, I mean, I'm gonna redo it. We'll see if I finish it. But yeah, what's going on, Morb? Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you, Morb. So yeah, so hopefully, I mean, it won't be super long, but just because it's late. But afternoon. Okay, well that's good, man. Nice. Yeah, I'll get home because we go to the gym on Wednesdays, Monday, Wednesday, maybe Friday. For this Friday, I'm not going to because I'm gonna be on Mad Ruth's channel. So go check it out. What's up, Hen? Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, so I'm going to be on Mad Root's channel this Friday at 9 p.m. Eastern, so everybody check that out. And speaking of checking things out, go check out Frog G. That's my really British chick. Yeah, that's my book. This is my book. This is Inkspots' book. This is the plumber's book and the Frog Mechanics book. So yeah, yeah, I know you did. So yeah, this is Inkspots, me and Frog G, all three of us, the three collaborative team. Yeah, Hen's here. We like Hen. Everybody go subscribe to Hen. So yeah, I got Inkspots in the colors, me in the line art. It's going great. I think Ink's got like 5-page. Tuesdays, yeah. Yeah, Tuesdays is topic list. So yeah, it's always fun to hang out, man. But yeah, so Inkspots is like 5 pages away, I believe, from finishing, or less, to be honest with you. So yeah, he was working on like the fifth to the last. He doesn't work in order, but the fifth to the last page. So we're getting ready. We're getting closer. Like I said, first quarter, I think we'll be in fulfillment of next year. Everybody gets a foil trading card and an apology for that. So everybody go back. It links in the description below. Or you can check it out. Also check out Absolute One Stormy Night. That's it's done. I just gotta put in the sound effects. That'll take me like a half hour at most. Just because it's just sound effects. It's just crackoom or something, thunder cracks. So it's a silent comic that I worked on, and we'll see if I actually pulled it off. So everybody go check those out. This is actually what I'm gonna be working on. Is this guy? I'm gonna do another one. But yeah, everybody go check those out. Those links are. I'm not feeding the ducks. Plagle, you didn't tell me. Rude. I mean, do you want the link? You can have the link if you want the link, Plagle. I don't know where you're at right now. I don't know if you're at home or if you're at your other home. You have two homes. Home is where the heart is. All right, we wanted it. There you go. It's a nice, comfortable volume. So yeah, so we're gonna get right to work. So I could send you the link, Plagle. Send you the link. I'm gonna send you the link. See if you want them on. Yeah. More go subscribe to Han. She's good people. She's a Brit. One of our lovely Brit friends. Let's see here. Dan. Just type in Dan. She come right up. Dan Plagle. Alright, there you are. Alright, I'm gonna send you the link, Plagle. That's it. Maybe Ink Spots if he comes in chat. Maybe Ink Spots. Oh, yeah, you're welcome, man. I don't always get to watch anymore because I'm at work now. So, but you know, I still support. All right, let's flip the script. Let's get over there. It's getting really hot in my room with this heater blowing right at me. I got a space heater because my room is cold. There's no heat that goes in my room, so it tends to get a little nippy in the winter time. It's not too bad though. All right, there we go. You guys got the ducks feeding you. You're feeding the ducks. You got the ducks feeding you. Good stuff. Uh-oh. Plagle pops in. I'll jump back over to my computer. What? All right. Oh, I gotta pull up there. The guy. Thing. Come on. My mouse is acting up. There we go. All right. Try to stand. Oh, there's a boot. You made it. Look at that. That's speech chat. Oh, that's not the right thing. There you are.
There I am.
There you are. What's going on, man?
Not much. Just wallowing my sorrows in chocolate pudding.
Why are you wallowing your sorrows in the chocolate pudding?
Because my drawing skills are woefully bad.
But were they woefully bad according to you, or?
I have no idea. Nobody was really watching, so it wasn't really. I mean, there was a couple people. There was some persons watching, and a handful of other people. So it wasn't a complete nightmare. I didn't make a fool of myself in front of the world, just a few close friends. But yeah, it was a struggle.
How long did you stream?
For like about an hour.
Well, that's not bad.
Yeah.
What's up, Jeremy Burns? What's up, Angela?
Drew an ugly Batman sketch cover.
Oh, really? You'll have to
Yeah.
send it to me so that way I can see it. You don't have to post it.
Send it to you.
Yeah, because that way you don't have to post it on Twitter or anything.
Okay.
You know, if you think it's hideous.
It's pretty hideous.
What,
It was so bad at one point. I just busted out like the thick Sharpie marker. I just blacked out the whole figure practically.
oh, geez.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
I was like, well, this isn't working. When in doubt, black it out.
well, I mean, you could have gone a little Frank Miller-ish with it. What's
Yeah.
up, Christopher John?
But yeah, other than that, you know.
No, I mean, that's good. I didn't know because I was asking
Couldn't
if
feel my
you were.
fingers mainly.
Hang right. Yeah, I know. Your fingers really aren't.
Yeah.
You know,
Well, I
there.
can't really feel much, and it sucks.
Right. So.
I'm in there like a fool trying to push a pencil around.
Well, it'll. I mean, you might have
At least
bad
my
days, but
child
you might have
loves
some.
me.
You might have some good days though.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. You might have some good days though. You know, so it doesn't hurt to
Maybe.
really just. I've drawn some crap online.
Mm.
I even posted the videos, dude, of like stuff I thought was garbage. I'm like,
Oh yeah. Well, I'm gonna keep posting garbage. People will either just stop watching or
well, that's the
or
thing, dude,
it'll become a new like how bad does Dan burn the house down today?
oh no, no. No, because like I posted stuff and in the video, I'm like, yeah, I really did not like how this turned out at all. I really hated it. But
Yeah.
you know what? Not everything I draw is going to be good, according to me. But you guys might.
To be
like it,
fair,
so-
to be fair, if we're gonna analyze this and really like take it to task, I did force myself to draw one or two characters that I have a really hard time drawing skillfully, which is Batman. Like every once in a while I draw him and he looks great, but it's a rare, like, you know, blue moon as they say.
right.
Most of the time he comes out looking the way he did today.
Oh, okay. So to be fair, and by the way, what's up, Michael T? Good to see you. To be fair, it was a decent Batman for you then.
It was a cosplayer Batman drawing,
Oh.
but not a good cosplayer. Like, I don't know. Yeah. Scary stuff.
I still want to see it. You know.
Yeah. Yeah, I bought some sketch covers today because I was like, I'll do a sketch cover today for like an hour. And so I got 2 Batman black and white sketch covers.
Oh, those are
I
good.
got a Power Girl sketch cover, which I probably should have done the Power Girl because it's maybe within my wheelhouse, but who knows. I got a Geiger sketch cover, which I was like,
Really?
And yeah, and what else did I get? Oh, and I got Elektra, which I was thinking maybe I'd try Elektra next week.
Yeah. An Electra one would be pretty dope. That
Yeah.
one. I get
I'd have to
get
put some
worried.
color in it though if I did it.
Yeah, well, I get worried about drawing the female ones because I'm not as good, you know.
Yeah,
So I always get very nervous. Like I got a Harley Quinn and stuff like that, or Vampirella sketch cover, and I'm like, oh no,
Mm.
really don't want to draw those.
Well, for me, it's one of two things right now with the female sketch cover. It's either, yeah, that looks okay. I mean, like, I've probably drawn that like a million times, so yeah, that works. Or it's like, oh god, this is embarrassing. This isn't even, it isn't even anywhere like what people would like. Like people are gonna think I'm light tabling shit if they see how bad I drew this. You know, like, you know, but yeah. So that's why I was trying to avoid the female character today. Like I even like slightly cheated a little bit because I worked a little bit of Catwoman in the background of the sketch cover, and I was like, you're not drawing tits, Dan. You're just gonna draw the head and maybe a shoulder. So I avoided it. I was like, this is gonna be, you gotta push yourself, do something different. Because I'm also trying to like, not necessarily break my style or change it, but I'm trying to like improve on my wheelhouse of things I have to pull from. So there was a little bit of that today too. So I guess it was a little bit of a workshop
Right.
sort of thing. But even that was like probably not the best thing to do. Also, like, man, like my inking skills, like I've like forgotten how to ink. Man, I was just like looking at my line and I was like, these are bad. So I don't know. Need more practice again, I guess, or something. I don't know. Need to do another 1,000 pages again, I guess, to get back to where I was.
Or you just need, to not have chemo and cancer and stuff. That might help.
There is that. The
That's
cancer's
kinda-
making me more of an introspective human being.
Is it?
I'm-
What's up, Maromi?
I-
Merry Christmas.
That's what my therapist told me the other day.
Your cancer's making you more of an interesting human being?
No. Introspective.
Oh,
Meaning-
introspective. Oh.
Yeah, like I'm more I'm thinking about life in different terms because
Well, you're going to. That's only to me. That's logical that you're going to think
Yeah.
differently.
obviously,
With, yeah.
but some boring shit to talk about online.
Yeah. But the drawing will come back. The drawing will come back.
Yeah, well, maybe. Hopefully, we'll see. I don't know. If it doesn't, I guess whatever. I might be opening a comic shop.
What?
Yep.
With you might be opening it with what's his, or just you, or just with what's his face?
I've been talking to my buddy about it. He's got another friend of his. So my buddy who has the comic shop, he has two business partners. There's one guy that is only a partner because he helped him at one point because he had some overhead issues, which he already paid that guy off. So that guy's no longer a business partner. He's just a friend of his. But another guy that I'm also friends with that likes me as a person and is his other guy that because he's got his own business, which oddly enough, he's also in towing is like his main business. He was looking at telling him like he should expand and do another shop somewhere else because a lot of shops are closing, and my buddy knows how to run a shop that doesn't close basically because he's got a good grip on how to do it right basically.
Right.
And he's weathered some like really bad times. So, and I was talking to him about, so me and Leah were talking about like, I was just saying like how like there's a lot of like places don't have like supplies or different things, and certain stuff isn't in certain areas, and there's some areas that they were looking at that I don't know, we're like thinking about it, and I was like, yeah, I was talking to Leah maybe about doing, she was saying that I should do a store, that I'd be good at, you know, I could probably like teach like drawing classes in there, although I don't know about that right now after today. I'm like, maybe I'm not the guy to show people how to draw stuff.
Yeah, and I mean, I think you're pretty decent at explaining maybe on how to go about stuff.
Yeah, but like I can't physically do the thing right now.
No, the physicality of it, no.
I can tell people how to do it, but
right.
I used to kind of do simple tutorial things that are pretty easy, but I haven't done them in a while. I thought about doing them on my channel, but I just like right now I'm just like functioning, everything's like all over the place. But just to get back to it, so we were talking about that, and Leah was like, yeah, she's like, you'd be really good at that, blah, blah. And I was like, oh, maybe. And then I went to my buddy's shop today, and I was like, I kind of like brought it up to him again, and I was like, yeah, there's some areas that I remember seeing when I was like towing and stuff, and just like ideas of places like, man, this would be a great place to open a store. There's nothing up here, nothing out here, you know, but there's a large like populace like growing out there, you know, like there's building and stuff. So
right.
So I brought it up to him today, and he's like, you know, it's like crazy you're talking about that because we're talking about that exact thing right now on the phone. And so he put me on speaker with the other guy, and like we were talking about it. And it sounds like they kind of want to do it. So I don't know.
That would be pretty cool.
Yeah. So we just need to find a place that has like reasonable rent. That's really the problem here in California, is most store places have terrible rent because you have a lot of foreign investors that have bought up like the buildings and stuff. And there's a whole like financial scheme where people buy properties or like build apartments and stuff. And then they make the rent like super high, where it's like impossible to like keep a business going in there, because it's more profitable in California to take the loss in taxes on the place.
What?
So they use it, yeah. So it's used as like a financial shelter. Like they own the property, but then they go, oh, I didn't make any money this year because there was no renters or there was no whatever. Yeah. And then the government goes, oh, it's too bad, buddy. And then they give them a kickback.
Right.
And so like, kind of like, There's like a whole thing like in the Midwest with like corn farmers and stuff. Like if they produce too much corn, for like biofuel or like whatever the thing is, and it can't be like harvested and sold, it gets like basically run off as a loss. Kind of like what they did with the Batgirl movie, where they went, "We made this Batgirl movie. It was shit. We can't do anything with it, so
Right.
we're just gonna write it off." Like it's a similar situation like that. So in California, it's like it's rampant. Like there's tons of just business buildings that are just empty, and it's because like the rent is so freaking high. Like nothing can exist in there because there's no. The profit margins would have to be crazy in order to make it, make sense to be in there.
Right.
You'd have to be like, I don't know, you'd have to be like Ethan or something, like some crazy YouTuber that's making tons of money. Yeah.
You have money. Yeah.
So, but yeah. So I don't know. So we're looking at that. We're seeing if there's some reasonable places. But yeah. So it's just like a little side thing. So I don't know. We'll see what happens to that. But yeah, I was like trying to do the sketch cover day. It was a nightmare.
Well, you gave it a go. I mean, that's good.
Yeah.
You know.
The chat is all hellos, laters, hellos.
Yeah, I've been listening to them say hi. You got Michael T. Got
Christopher John's in there too.
Christopher John's in the chat. Got a lot of people in the chat. It's a good chat. Thank you, everybody. Like and subscribe. See already.
Someone was going to tell you about. Oh, dude. I went to try and buy that Batman book, and I couldn't get it.
Oh, the one the foil one.
Like there's one. It like looks like there's one available, but the actual Amazon stock no longer exists. It's like somebody selling theirs from their local French store or something, and they don't ship to the U.S., so it won't let me buy it.
Your shop doesn't have it?
No, it's the Amazon France. No. Not the Death in the Family.
Oh, the other one. Oh, yeah.
Yes. And I was like, damn it. I should have just bought two when I saw it initially. I feel terrible about it.
Oh, it's all right, dude. Don't worry about it. No worries.
The Death in the Family, my buddy's shop, I ordered 3 of the blank versions after I saw Shelby had them. I was like, oh.
Yeah, I didn't know there's a blank version. My shop didn't have that.
I could order some more if you want them.
I could get one online.
Yeah, well, your shop might be able to order them because I think they're back orderable. Because it's like a mass ordered thing, like they're not as limited. Those what are they called, the reprints or whatever, the facsimiles.
Right.
So.
Yeah, they're still pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, Christopher John said hello to you, by the way.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Just said something about ink spots online.
Did he?
Yeah, ink spots is in the site glitching. Everybody profiles. I got. What? Was he rapping?
Or he's singing Christmas songs.
That's really weird. Hopefully, don't drop off. But
You mean like that? Yeah, I'm already not liking what I'm doing, by the way. I might just stick with the one that I had. I don't know, it didn't seem like people liked it. Playboy will be back. Exactly. I would send Christopher John a link. I'm not going very long. Especially since I'm already see, hey, maybe this is an off night for everybody. Even this isn't turning out. I already screwed up. Thank you, Angela. I meant this one though. I already screwed up this one. Hold on, I heard you. Well, I heard you. I gotta reach. Oh, there we go.
I guess he said it sounds like his Twitter is like acting up all crazy or something. He's saying,
Oh, Ink Spots is?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then somebody else is like going, Twitter's crashing right now. And I'm just like, maybe you guys just need to boot down and refresh or update.
Yeah, because you're here.
Yeah. I had no problem when I navigated over there, other than since this is in Twitter, it like kicked me.
Right.
I couldn't remember if I opened it just in Twitter, or if I opened it in Chrome after I hit the link. But anyway,
Like I was just saying before you popped in, it might be an off day for everybody. I already screwed this thing up. So
you did?
yeah, I did.
I don't know what you did to screw it up.
I screwed up down here in the hand.
Is Woodrow Japanese or something?
I don't know. Why?
Because all his stuff is in Japanese characters, other than the word Woodrow.
Maybe he just like.
And his icon is very Japanese looking. Uh-oh.
Desktop might be. No, I mean desktop was fine because
Hold
that's
on,
how I
let me-
sent Playglo going. You alright, Playglo? Oh, I think he muted himself. Oh, yeah, he's still there.
The dogs went in and almost like woke up the baby.
Oh.
I was like, do you guys realize how much work it is to get him to fall asleep? I had to sit on
Yeah,
the
you gotta
couch for
put
like an hour and watch Cars for the 450th time.
At least it was cars and not Nazis.
Well, he's got Nazis on right now.
Yeah, okay.
He likes to fall asleep to the World War II documentary, but
Right.
he
Oh.
enjoys himself. He enjoys himself some Cars for entertainment.
I mean, the first
other
one's
thing is-
pretty good.
Knocks him out. I think what it is the World War II documentaries. They have like a very like a steady sort of rhythmic score, and it's full of like scholarly like sort of voice sort of people talking in tones like this that are very lulling, and you know, like it's very calming. So I think it's not so much the content as much as the auditory thing of it. And there's not like yeah, and since like, and also like most of the footage is like kind of, it's like just people driving around in cars, and like it's not like crazy, like, you know, it's not like Cars basically. There's just crazy colors flying across the screen and explosions and stuff. There's some explosions, but it's not. Most of it is just you know, talking heads and people going, you know, this and that, you know. So.
Well, I mean, it's the same reason why you would just pass out to watching Bob Ross when you were a kid and you stayed home from school. Yeah, you liked it, but his voice is so soothing and just calming and mellow and just. So now we're gonna do this, and so it's similar to those documentaries.
What is this?
Michael T, what are you talking about?
Angela Curry saying that I bored her to sleep.
Because of the talking of Nazis, I think.
Nazis in Cars evidently puts her to sleep.
So, yeah. I don't know. I already screwed this up. Well, she said it was your soothing voice.
Oh, yeah, I doubt that. Her voice is anything but soothing. If it's by soothing you mean boring.
The boring speaks of
Yes. My stupid video I did last week where I freaked out. I'm thinking about just cutting all of the downloading the video and cutting everything except for me explaining my situation and just upload that, because the rest of it is just kind of ancillary, and it was all bad. It was just like, I think I should just make that video what it was supposed to be, which was an update on my situation.
Yeah, then make it that.
Yeah. somebody posted. No, not somebody. It was Haldar
Haldir?
6480 says Nazis in cars getting coffee.
Yeah. Haldir's good people. But yeah. When you went live, I was pretty much like almost done at the gym.
Yeah.
More poops.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna try and work on my little 1 hour format, which I've been wanting to do. It may eventually be 2 hours, but I think at the moment I think I can do a concise 1 hour thing and just be done with it.
Yeah, I like the 1 hour streams. Rewatchability, but also I don't know, I think people, they tend to get, especially in a draw stream, they're just like, kind of dumb. And they lose.
What did he get into? The back of his leg looks all black.
The left one, the left front?
Yeah.
Black.
Oh, it is?
It's
Okay.
like he's just like a weird.
Mm.
Yeah,
This
one
is why I
side.
draw these digitally first.
He's just a weird.
It looked like he laid in mud or something.
I know. That's why I remember when we first got him. I'm like, what is this on your leg? I realized it's just him because he's a goofy. He's a
Angela
goofy.
does not know.
Sorry, I was inspecting the dog here at the house.
You're fine.
No, but I was gonna tell you about something else too. Dude, my drawing of Black Phantom is in the back of Black Phantom.
Really? I didn't even I flipped through it very quickly. I didn't totally peruse it. I have to go look
Me
again.
and Christopher John's in there.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was
I'll
supposed
have
to
to
be
go
raining
check
like
it out
that.
again.
Christopher John says, "Add more boobs." To what exactly, friend?
I don't know if he's talking about this
And
thing
High
that
Desert
sucks.
is just. I mean, he's not bashing my book right now with Wolverine, so I don't know what he's talking about at least.
He said something about subscribers?
He only has 3 subscribers. I don't believe that. Christopher John said, "Where am I?"
In the book.
Your drawing you did a Black Phantom sketch. It's in the back of the Black Phantom book in the the fan art section. It's kind of cool. I'm in there, you're in there. There's a bunch of people in there. I think it was quite a few. I was just like, maybe I should be doing that with my book. I don't know. But I made sketch cards, or I made cards out of most of the fan art. So I don't know.
Yeah,
At least the stuff that I could find. People did. I know there was other fan art that was done, and I can't find it. I did a content search, it didn't come up. So.
Yeah, I did a sketch card of Black Phantom, and but when Chad saw it, he's like, "Oh man," he's like, "I wish I would have known that." He's like, "I would have put it in my book." I'm like, "Dude, it's a sketch card."
Mm-hmm.
And I just did it for fun. I didn't even know you were doing anything with them. So I was it's fine, dude.
It's funny. I really hated mine, but seeing it really small, I like it better.
Dude, yours was sick, man. I remember yours. Yours was
Terrible. It looked like a monkey.
It
looked like a monkey. It was definitely better than my Batman I drew today, though.
Oh, jeez.
That's for sure. I would draw another one of those instead of the Batman I did today. That is 100% true.
It can't be that bad. It can't be any worse than this drawing. That's for sure.
I wish these walls were thinner and I could hear the rain better.
Is the stream still up?
Which stream?
The one from today.
Yeah, I didn't take it down.
Okay, maybe I'll go back in.
Unless it didn't post for some reason. Thank you, Angela Curry. I appreciate it. I will say there was a couple of heads I drew in the background that I was kind of happy with, but they weren't necessarily gold medal prize winner heads. I did a decent clay face after I couldn't think in my head how to even draw him, and then because in the back I drew Batman in the center, and it was weird because the logo's really low on the page on this book, so it's almost like you can't draw a full figure very well on it without actually drawing over the logo.
On the black and white ones?
Yeah, the Batman Black and White.
It
Like
must
there's
be
a little
different black and
bar.
white one.
Yeah, it's not the old classic. It's like a more newer one that they did.
Okay, yeah, I don't.
I'll have to show it to you, or you maybe you can go look at the stream and see the cover. But it was just like really low. It was like Christopher Jones. Oh Lord, I have no idea why he would put my sketch next to all those finished pieces. Because it's nice, man. It's a good sketch. It's really good. It has lots of really good energy to it. It looked honestly, what it reminds me of an Ashley Wood piece a little bit, like in the state that you left it. So like one of those. I mean, the only thing is it's missing to not look like an Ashley Wood piece is to have some of those like color washes over it or something. But other than that, it's nice. What else is here?
He's very self-deprecating.
Jeremy Burt says, "Yeah." But yeah, I don't remember where I was at. My short-term memory is lost.
The Batman Black and White sketch covers and how they're not like the.
Yeah, the logo is just like real low. It's like it's almost like sitting on the middle of the page. It's kind of crazy. And it was funny was I remember in the shop looking at it going, "This is cool, Batman Black and White," and then seeing the Power Girl sketch cover and going, "Wow, that logo is really small and it's so high at the top of the page." And now I'm like going, "There's a good reason for that," because the logo is like designed for what you're for doing the sketch on there, basically.
Yeah, the Batman Black and White that I have is a gray tone, and the black and white logo is up in kind of almost the top corner.
Yeah, this one's not like that.
Oh yeah, those ones are fun.
It's hanging almost all the way down to the middle of the page. But I think they're also thinking you're going to draw on the front and the back. And I like to do that, but I was trying to like just do a front piece. So
Right.
I don't know. And then
Precious.
what was the other one I saw? Yeah, I was like going through them all there. I was like, oh. And I still kick myself that I didn't realize when you guys were down here, or I didn't remember that there were more racks below that had more sketch covers.
It's fine because I bought quite a lot anyway. So you know, it's.
I thought about buying a ROM Space Knight one because it'd be kind of cool to do a ROM Space Knight.
Sure.
He had some of the IDW ones there. Which, oddly enough, I enjoy that run. I think it's really well drawn. If it's the one if I remember correctly. The IDW that did it, where they did Mask, ROM, and they put them all together.
I don't even know. I don't think I collected ROM.
Yeah, I'm
Actually,
a big ROM guy. I'm rounding the bases on finishing off my vintage collection.
Yeah, you're pretty close.
Yeah, along with my Johnny Quest. Too.
Why do you like ROM?
He's just really cool. It's a lot of it's Buscema art. It's I don't know. It's not. It's it's like space aliens. Like he's fighting monsters and stuff. Most of the books. It's like kind of Kirby-esque in its sort of setup.
Okay.
So I guess that's kind of why I like it. There's sort of a monster of a week thing to it a little bit.
So are you going to be doing a sketch cover every Wednesday, or that was just something you wanted to do today?
I have enough sketch covers. Probably enough sketch covers to do one for every day of the I probably do every day of the week, but I have definitely enough to do one a week. So I could just start reaching into that pile underneath my bed that's like stacked there at my dad's place.
Yeah, I pick and choose, but I have quite a lot. That's why I do a lot of the sketch covers for my videos.
Yeah.
So I have so many of them. And they're fun to do. The only thing that sucks is whenever you get a cover that, even with like a Tombow pen or whatever, it just does not keep to the ink, and it smears it, and it's just, you get so mad.
If I had enough people watching, I could probably do like a giveaway or something and just give them away after I draw them.
Keep them and sell them later.
I mean, I wouldn't even know what to charge people for something like that. It's not like a Dave Finch piece or something.
I don't, dude. I mean, to be honest, I don't charge a whole lot for mine. Sometimes
Right.
people will
Well, it's like
volunteer.
25 bucks maybe? I don't know. Angela Curry says, you could do a Dan and Jason show and call it Danson Haha.
That's not gonna happen.
I don't know why would it be dancing? Oh, because like Jason,
Dan, yeah, Jason and Dan.
and then we could get the Bop song and do our own like version of it a cappella style.
This sounds terrible.
Does it?
Yes.
We could do Bop but metal style with us doing a cappella
This is just
with like
the
a
worst.
like a metal background track.
It's the worst idea I've ever heard. The worst. Like I've heard
Is
some
it?
bad ideas. That one's pretty bad. That's a bad
I
idea.
don't know.
I do.
Mm,
It doesn't sound fun.
the audience seems to be liking it. They're all
I
laughing.
think I'd
and
rather
enjoying.
listen to Christmas music. Are you guys doing Christmas at your?
Jeremy Burke did a really good C3PO. It sounds like. I don't know if I've
Yeah, I
seen
gotta
that
go
one.
check it out.
Dude, there's all these people that I didn't know were amazing artists. I just thought they were YouTube personalities. It's
Yeah, you know, dude. I'm like, where are these people been?
like they're like you guys are like, no, he drew that book. I was like, what? Oh my god! Like, I've hung out with him a bunch of times. And he's never talked about his art. He's been like more talking about my stuff, and I'm like, dude, let's talk about your shit right now.
I know.
What the hell's
man.
wrong with you? But yeah, it's funny.
Yeah,
Andrew
maybe
Curry.
just.
Hanson has a beer now called Hops.
Oh,
Been
yeah,
out
I
for
heard
a
about.
while.
I heard about that. Yeah. Right now, I'm just messing around because this is not good.
Dude, we could be the Blind Dead.
Dude, that's terrible. Oh, it's so bad. Oh, that's so bad.
Why is that terrible?
Because you're not
Yeah.
dead.
We could be the Blind Dead.
Wait,
Jason.
or are you the blind one and I'm gonna be dead?
Or no, you're the blind one. I'm the dead one. Or it
How
could
are
be
you
like
dead? You're not dead.
the blind Walking Dead.
Okay. Cutting it still a little too close for my comfort, but
Mm. Blind life support? I don't know.
no. No, you're not on life support. You're getting better. Come on, you're gonna be 100% in a couple.
I feel like I was, dude. I'm so sick over the weekend. It's crazy.
Well, it's gonna get
My
worse
wife
before it gets better.
thinks I got a bug for my kid though, so maybe it's not.
Oh, dude, it is cold and flu season, no matter where you are.
Well, I definitely got sick before, but this other thing was like bad. I don't know.
Yeah, definitely ruined this now. Big black streak going across places. Yeah. I
What's
think
that
I'll just
say?
give this to somebody, or I'll rip this up and give it away as confetti.
Dude, you know what I got in the mail today that was awesome? I got Willy Wonka bar Converse shoes from Converse.
What?
Yeah, dude. They're Wonka bar shoes. They
You
look like
wear
they're
these?
packaged. Yes, they look like they're packaged in Wonka bar wrapper. And
That's
the inside, the sole on the inside of the shoe, you know where you on the inside,
Right.
is literally looks like a golden ticket. Like
I was
on
gonna
the,
say that has to be the golden
So-
ticket.
It is. It's great. It's great. I was like, I didn't know that was in there until I got them, and I was like, looking. I was like, oh my god, these just gone to the next level. These are so
Jeez,
great.
man.
They had some other ones initially that were limited. They were more expensive, and they were like chocolate swirled, like Wonka shoes, but they just look like weird dark chocolate swirly pattern on the shoe. And the only thing that was kind of cool about them was the little Converse All-Star patch that goes on the side. Looks
Oh, yeah.
like it's like looks like it's like a pressed out metal, like pressed out piece of chocolate that's been melted with the logo in it. But the thing I didn't like about the shoe, the reason why I didn't get it, was because it has white walls on the soles. They should have just been the dark brown chocolate color.
Yeah, they should have
with
been
the
dark
black and
brown.
white. It was like
Yeah.
it was a total foobar in the design company. I don't know why they did it that way, because then they would have looked like they were made of chocolate, and it just kind of looked. I don't know. They just look like brown shade shoes to me. But they sold out first. But the Wonka Bar ones were cool, so I got those. But yeah. Oh my God, Darkness here.
Yeah,
I hope he
Anthony's
doesn't leave because I'm on here.
here. No, but you're
I know
not on the
he's
panel at the
really
same time.
much.
You guys aren't on the panel, so at the same time.
Yeah.
So you're fine. You ever have a Wonka bar?
Yeah, I've had one before.
They're
You know what's funny? I was thinking about it. I don't even know where they sell that stuff now because I haven't seen it in store for years.
Yeah, I haven't seen a Wonka bar in a long time. I think they stopped selling it.
Well, it wasn't just Wonka bars. They had some other products that were Wonka too. Like I think they had Gobstoppers and then like some other.
Gobstoppers are still around.
They're still around. Okay, 'cause
Yeah,
they have the little
Gobstoppers
Wonka on them. Yeah, I really enjoyed the new movie, but that is not an endorsement. Anybody should go see it because I'm tired
Is
of
it-
people saying.
Wait,
I went and
know,
saw it because Dan said it was good. Well, don't go see anything I say is good because my taste is purely my own.
Well, that checks out. But the
Chocolate
new
shoes
one-
are fresh. They're gone.
the new
I would have
one-
bought them if they were all chocolate looking. What's that?
the new one.
Yeah, the new one is.
It's out. I didn't know it was out already.
Yeah, it just came out on Thursday. Was the opening night, and it was #1, I guess, this past weekend. So, but yeah, I really enjoyed it. It doesn't have any weird sort of, telling you how to be nonsense in it. It's just a straight up.
Was it better than the Depp one?
Yes, I like it way better than the Depp one, like 100 times better. The Depp one is just kind of. I don't hate the Depp one, but it just feels like complete weirdness for weirdness.
Right.
And this feels like it fits in with the Gene Wilder one. It even has some like sort of musical callback things, the Gene Wilder one that are kind of perfect little frosting notes on the film, which are great. There's tons of awesome like character actors in it. Like there's people I didn't even realize were in it until I watched it. I was like, oh my God, that's so and so, and I don't know, like all the performances are really good. Also, don't see it if you don't like musicals because it is got tons of musical numbers in it. Yeah, it's basically like Mary Poppins. It's got a bunch of musical songs in it. The songs are all really good. There's none of them that are like janky or like this is not a
Would
really
you
good song.
consider what farted? Would you consider the Gene Wilder one a musical?
Less so than this film, at least from what I remember. But there is musical numbers in it, so kind of it falls in with that Sound of Music, Mary Poppins era sort of filmmaking,
Right.
which this fits in with that. But the only difference I would say is the set design and the look of the environment that's in the movie is more like more stylized in a way. It's almost kind of not. It doesn't look like a Tim Burton movie, but it has like that. It has sort of that kind of odd feeling to it. Like, trying to think of like because there's a lot of movies like. I think like Popeye had the look like that, where it was like very stylized sort of world.
Right.
What else? Trying to think of something else modern that kind of looks like this. There's not a lot of stuff that looks like this. They don't really make movies like this anymore.
As far as
it reminds me
goes,
like
it reminds
early
you what?
filmmaking. It reminds me of early Disney filmmaking, where like they manufacture the whole environment. You know what I mean? Like it's not.
right.
we go someplace and shoot on the street. Like it looks like they built the city, like everything. It kind of reminds me of do you know City of the Lost Children or Delicatessen or any of those French films?
Nope.
Amelie? No? Okay. Well, it's kind of like that a little bit. We're like highly stylized like environment. It's like kind of period. Because the whole thing feels like it takes place like in the 1920s or something, like pre-World War I or something. But sort of steampunkish a little bit.
Well, it's a prequel, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So it makes sense. And
Yeah.
also the other one, I mean, it was aged. You know what I mean? Like they purposely made it look a certain way.
The original Willy Wonka one?
Yeah, the Gene Wilder one. To me,
Yeah.
that's the only one.
I mean, I like the look of that one, and I like what they did with it, but the world of this is a little different. Man, I had like another film thing in my mind that I was going to reference.
Like as far as musical goes, I would say like Little Shop of Horrors is kind of like what I like.
Yeah, this kind of, there are songs in this that were toe tapping, sort of Little Shop of Horrors type songs. Like if you watched it a couple times, there's a couple songs that you would be like, this song is awesome. There weren't any like Leah said, like when we're watching it, there's a girl who's kind of like his companion character, and they cast a girl who's got a very like a good voice, but it's not like, she doesn't bust into like Beyonce freaking shattering, you know, like glass, like high notes and weird stuff. It's very like almost kind of like Annie a little bit. Like it's very it's very middle of the road sort of musical notes. Like no power ballads or anything. It's just like fun, like rhythmic-y sort of music that makes you feel good sort of thing, if that makes any sense, listening to it. At least that's what I thought. And there was just some moments in there where I was just like, I leaned over. There was one specific moment where they get these balloons and they end up like dancing across the city, holding onto these balloons. And I remember leaning over to Leah going, I can't love this movie any more than I already love it right now. This is my sweet spot for just like junk food, like feel good sort of like, I don't know, like type of movie. Like I could put this on, like if I was having a crappy day and I could go away to this place and have a good time. And then like, and the other thing is it has stakes, right? But you never feel like miserable, like the stuff they're doing to the characters, if that makes any sense.
Right. Yeah, no, I got you.
So anyway, probably talked way too much about Wonka, but
Why?
yeah, it was fun. I really enjoyed it. And I got a popcorn bucket that looks like a chocolate top hat.
That's cool.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I knew it was coming out, but I really didn't know too much about it. Like I didn't, so I couldn't really make a fair assessment.
That Timothy Chalamet guy, he's a pretty good actor, man. I think he has the trajectory right now as like an actor to be kind of like a Johnny Depp guy.
Isn't he the cat that played It?
No, he's the kid that was in Dune. That is Paul Atreides.
Okay.
He's been in I believe he's been in a couple of the Wes Anderson movies, like the last two that he's done. He's a little like scrawny and sort of awkward right now because he's like really young. But like,
right.
If you look back at Johnny Depp, like in Nightmare on Elm Street, it's very like where he's at right now, if that makes any sense. So I could like,
yeah,
depending on how he goes as an actor, like he has the potential to grow and do stuff, I think, Johnny Depp quality of filmmaking. And the other thing I was thinking that would be fun as hell is if Disney went, okay, we pissed off Johnny, he doesn't want to come back. Why don't we do Jack Sparrow the early years, and we put Timothy Chalamet in as Jack Sparrow? Like, I think he could pull that off. Like after watching this movie, because it's got a bit of that. He's got a bit of that whimsical Johnny Depp like acting language about him. Watching this film.
Well,
So,
aren't they recasting Depp again as Sparrow?
I don't think so. I don't think there's any plans right now to do anything. I think they might, because the producer. See, the thing is Disney owns the Pirates of the Caribbean,
Right.
but Jerry Bruckheimer. A lot of people don't know this, and I know this only because I worked on the game for the first film. Jerry Bruckheimer is he's like 70% shareholder in like licensing and everything on that franchise. So he gets a huge cut of any money made on merch or anything. And nobody can make that movie without him. Like Disney can't pull a trigger on a Pirates movie unless he's involved, because he owns the producing rights on the film. And
Right.
he didn't want to get rid of Johnny Depp. And he's trying, I think he's really trying hard to try and woo him back. But whether or not that'll happen, who knows? Because everything I've seen from Johnny Depp is just like, he's like at the point now where like, he only makes movies because like, he thinks the project might be fun. Like he's literally not doing these things to make money.
Right. He's doing movies that, well, he has plenty of money.
It's the equivalent. It's the equivalent of Mark Millar making comics. Like he just said, he's like, I don't make a single dollar off any of these books. Like I'm not even in the comic business anymore, and I actually sold Millar World. Like he's literally. I believe what happened is they bought his, whoever it is, like Netflix, whoever bought Millar World. Like all his properties are like done through them now, and as part of that deal is he has to be there to shepherd the projects so that they stay within his like sphere of quality, sort of thing.
Right.
So that's his job now, is like overseeing projects, making them into films or doing whatever with them. So he's like totally removed from. That's why he's like, try and cancel me. There's nothing to cancel. I don't even own anything anymore. He's like, I'm just over here, like he makes books now just because he's like, I think it'd be fun to see where these characters would go, or I had this idea and I kind of want to see what happened with it. You know, like that's basically what he said, like what he's doing books for. And I feel like Johnny Depp is doing that now with filmmaking, which is why like recently they interviewed him and he was just like, he was like playing with his band or something, and they interviewed him at something, and he was just like kind of like laughed when they asked him about like, so what movies? He's like, I don't know, like I don't really make making movies anymore. Like he just kind of like said like, I think I could just retire right now and be good.
Yeah, Angela Curry said that he's jamming with, he's a rock star now.
Yeah, basically. Well, he has been for a while, because he has that band called the Hollywood Vampires or whatever, which is like a big jam band of musicians. Yeah.
And Christopher John thinks Jason Momoa would make a good pirate. He's not wrong. Jason Momoa would be a good pirate. I don't know.
He would be a good pirate.
But
I think he
still
could
talks
be.
to play Lobo. So
Yeah, I don't think he's in talks. I think he's definitely playing Lobo.
oh, he's gonna be Lobo.
Yeah, because he's kind of hinting at it. He's like, I've always loved Lobo, and then like there was like he had some interview with James Gunn where James Gunn said like, we're not doing this anymore, but I'd like you to be part of this. And then he was all like excited when he left. It's like, it's pretty obvious he's gonna be Lobo. If he's not Lobo, I would be very surprised if he comes out and they're like, freaking Jason Momoa is the next Martian Manhunter. Like, I'll be very surprised. Like, I think, or they're like, Jason Momoa, next Booster Gold. I'll be like, what?
Booster Gold.
He looks like Lobo.
Fair, yeah, but to be fair, I don't even care. Even if he was those characters, I would still go watch it.
True.
But Yeah. I don't know. Yeah,
he
there
looks like
was going to be a Margot Robbie pirate movie. It was on again, off again, and I think it's off now because, like, specifically because of all the, like I said, Jerry Bruckheimer, as far as I'm aware, I believe he's very based, and I don't think he was super keen on the all-female like pirate movie, because he knows that like there's a female fan base that like was in love with Johnny Depp in that part, and he's kind of going, that's the audience, and he doesn't want to give them something that they're not wanting. He's not a big subvert your expectations guy. He's a how do I make this the biggest, most bombastic, like amazing explosion you've ever seen? Like that's
right.
Visually, that's all he cares about in filmmaking. Is like, is it like he likes making popcorn films. If he can make a film that moves you as well, that's a bonus. But at the end of the day, he's like a P.T. Barnum of filmmaking. Like if you look at his track record of films he's made, they're all like Top Gun and like Days of Thunder and Armageddon and I think Transformers even, and but I think
I thought Transformers was Michael Bay.
Yeah, I think it's Michael Bay. But regardless, like all the films he makes are these kind of like, he's made a few things that weren't like that, but like most of the stuff that he's known for is big event movies. And I think
Flashdance.
Yeah, Flashdance. That was early though. That is indie days, you could say.
Who was the? I don't remember her name, but she's a famous pirate. There's a famous pirate chick. That's a real pirate.
That would be.
Okay, but you know who I'm talking about. They could always do that with a Margot Robbie movie.
They could, but I don't know if that would be Pirates of the Caribbean though. Like, I don't think Pirates of the Caribbean is supposed to be like actual pirates. I think.
No, but it doesn't have to be a Pirates of the Caribbean movie. It could just be a movie.
Yeah, they can make a pirate movie. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Do that.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember what. God, I can't remember her name. She was like an aristocracy woman who fell in love with a pirate guy.
Yep.
And then she became more powerful than him.
Oh, where's Odin when you need him?
Yeah.
Hex Allen's in the chat.
Odin is over making anti-Napoleon videos.
Yeah, he is, dude. He hates that movie.
I guess that's where all the money is now, is to hate Napoleon movies.
A lot of people were disappointed in that movie.
I know. Well, I would say, so myself, I love Ridley Scott as like a painter of the film. I wanted to see it just to see his visual. The thing that got me not to go see it was he straight up said in the interview thing as the movie was coming out that he made a longer version of it and he just put out the shorter version in the theaters and the longer version is going to be on TV later. And I'm like, so you're already telling me that I'm not getting the whole film. Like,
right.
They did this one time before and the movie was terrible because you made a bigger film and like cut most of the movie out, which was Kingdom of Heaven.
Kingdom of Heaven. I like Kingdom of Heaven.
The theatrical version is terrible. Like, it's boring.
Huh. Which version I saw?
Character development's not good in it. It's just not a good version of the film. But the longer cut is way better, and they have all the action scenes in it, and it's just a complete film. Like,
I'll have to go find it.
They're way different, yeah. The director's cut of it. I mean, it's longer for sure. It's almost 4 hours, but it's.
Yeah, but I like that movie. So.
Yeah, he was supposed to do 3 of those. It was supposed to be a trilogy, and then like the theatrical vid did so bad that like he just abandoned the idea, and it just left it as the one film.
Yeah, I don't know why it underperformed in theaters. I thought it was a good movie.
It was bad. The theatrical version was really bad. Like, I went to it and it was boring. It was I almost fell asleep through it. And I love Ridley Scott movies. But it's like, but the director's cut is amazing. It's a great film. But it's just like, it's kind of like watching Aliens theatrical cut instead of the finished, version. I mean, it's not that much shorter, but it's definitively a better film with the
It's a
extra
better
stuff in it.
film, but Aliens is still a good movie.
The film, yeah, it's all right. It
What?
just, I don't know.
All right.
It's all right. Yeah,
What?
I'm a bigger fan of the first one than I am of the second one.
Oh, okay. Well, you're comparing at that point.
Yeah, but I mean, in general, I think the longer cut of Aliens is more enveloping because you get invested in the colonists a little more. It's
Yeah.
a little more alien action with the guns in the hallway, and
Yeah.
there's some more little beats that are more interesting in the longer version. And then like The Abyss.
I don't know what that is.
The Abyss, I enjoyed The Abyss when it came out in theaters. I watched it, but man, like the fact that he didn't put out the other version is just a shame, because when you watch the longer version, you actually see that there was like a real story there that he was trying to tell. Like, granted, it was a little bit heavy-handed sort of environmentalism thing where he's just like, we're destroying the Earth and the aliens want us to stop. But it's like, it makes more sense than a bunch of people go down there and then all of a sudden, like, aliens show up in the last 5 minutes and save them for whatever reason. It's just like, none of this makes any sense. But if you
Yeah, it didn't make too much sense.
watch the longer version, then there's more like stuff where like they're kind of, you see that there's stuff going on above while they're down there doing the thing.
Right.
Like the world is in turmoil or whatever. And then the aliens are just kind of like, why should we help you, sort of thing. And then it makes a little more sense in the longer version.
So
But-
does he do that with all of his movies then? Where it's,
Not all the movies. It's just like, that one was the only one of the Cameron ones that like, I feel is a must to only watch as the director's cut. Like you can watch the actual version of Aliens, it's fine, I guess. But I just, for myself, because I like, when I watch a movie most of the time, I'm like, I really just want to go into that world. I want it to
right,
suck
you
me
want to
in.
escape.
And
You
the
want to
longer
escape.
sometimes I can be in those places, the more fun I have. So like, I do like the longer versions because I can take the afternoon and just check out and watch this movie, or late at night, get a bowl of popcorn in the middle of the evening if I don't have to go to work or something next day. And, like for instance, like today, it's like, it's raining out right now, real heavy. I could just crack the window a little bit so I can hear the rain and just put a movie on like that and just kind of just chill out. Like, that's how I like to watch movies. I like that sort of thing, which is why I don't like a lot of the modern stuff, because it's like, hey, let's talk about politics in the movie and explain to you how you're a scumbag and blah, 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 because you don't think the way I do. It's like, that's not entertaining. That's not telling me anything that
Right.
I don't hear this in my regular life. I'm looking to escape. I'm going to my escapism entertainment to escape.
No, yeah. I mean, I do agree with that. I mean, you want to be immersed. I get it. And
Yeah.
Hex, Alien, the first one, is the
No, no, no.
superior of them, but Aliens is a different movie in a way. Hex is saying, I think Alien is
Andrew
superior.
Curry, I have no idea if the longer version is going to be historically accurate. I just know it's like, I think it's like twice as long. I think there's like 2 more hours that they put back in it. My guess is probably not. I feel like he approached this film like a Richard III sort of situation, where he was more interested in, like I said, like I feel like to him it's, I don't know, it's not, I don't think he approached this like doing a historical like depiction. And the other reason why I think that also is like,
Play's talking, Hex. Go ahead, play.
sorry, I feel like if you were to do a historical thing of Napoleon, I think you could do it, but I also feel like, I don't feel like the entire history of Napoleon was a bunch of high notes. I think there was long periods where not a lot was going on, and there was a lot of just kind of stuff. And I think that's always been kind of the problem with Napoleon. Has always been one of those films where they've tried to make it for years. Tons of people have tried making it, and it was never really successful. Is because his story is a big story to tell, and you have to like. I feel like Hollywood tries to get things concise. Like they try to get things within that they like to get down to an hour and a half, but they really like to keep it under 2 hours at the most. And it's like, if you're going to do Napoleon, you might as well do like a season of television. You just
Yeah, it should have been a series.
do the whole thing. If you want to do historical. And I knew, I had an idea that he probably wasn't going to be doing 100% historical accurate, but like, it's like, I don't go to like a theatrical play of certain things expecting them to give me like a whole breakdown of every note of the thing. Like I kind of just, I go there to see the moments and see the portrayal or the spectacle of whatever it is visually I'm witnessing. And good or bad, I don't know. I mean, if you really want to see, like, in my opinion, like the film you should watch of his, if you just want to avoid that one, you should watch this movie called The Duelists. It was like one of his first films. That is a perfect film that takes place during the Napoleonic War, and it's great. It's really good. It's probably my third favorite film of his. Like, probably for me, it would probably go like Alien, Gladiator, The Duelists, Blade Runner. So, but yeah, it's fantastic. But yeah. Oh, Hex Allen hates me now? Oh, that's unfortunate. I thought we were
I
friends.
hate you. You said ha ha.
It's all right. Well, I see
He
he,
said ha ha.
you know, him and
Kidding.
Dark Gift, they both hate me.
Who hates you? Nobody hates you.
Yeah. Yeah, the Prometheus was butchered too. The problem with Prometheus is that's the other thing. Ridley Scott like admitted in like a behind the scenes thing, because he literally makes his films a little bit like a painting. And he even said this, is if he's going along with something, even if there's a script that he's following, if something happens and he thinks it's more interesting, like visually and like entertaining wise, he will go in a different direction with it. And that honestly was the problem with Prometheus, was he was making a movie that he felt was too alien, like the original Alien movie, and he wanted to make it not alien. He wanted to make it like this own thing that was its like own sort of thing. Like it wasn't him retreading the same stuff he did with Alien. So when he started making it and realized, oh man, this is kind of just hitting all the same beats, he started like taking sharp right turns on things, and like there's like whole plot points that were like chopped out of it that even now he just kind of goes, oh, that never existed, because he doesn't want people to focus on that. He wants them to focus on the painting that he gave them, basically. So, because there was like a whole thing, because they had the whole thing in the beginning where like the travelers came from another world sort of thing, and there were like cave paintings and stuff, and there was a scene that was with supposedly with David and the Charlize Theron character, where they were in like dive suits in the ocean somewhere, and they were looking at some ancient civilization stuff, and they got more clues about where they needed to go, sort of thing. And they trimmed all that stuff out. And the only thing that still exists in it is the dive suits in one of the background scenes. But there's a bunch of weird stuff like that. And there was like a whole alternate version of one of the, you've probably seen some of the deleted scenes. There's a whole alternate version of the, I think it's the Fife alien. The guy who gets the acid on his face, and then he mutates and turns into like a simian like looking alien dude or whatever. There was a different version of that where he like became really, he mutated heavily into like more of like an alien looking thing. By alien I mean like a Slender Man sort of creepy looking thing. Yeah, it was honestly, it looked cooler. It was creepier. But they went with this other thing where he just kind of looked like a melted sort of zombie version of himself.
Interesting.
Yeah,
I
didn't want any historians on set. Yeah, I don't know. But you know what's funny about that is when he made Gladiator, he went really historically accurate. Like he went deep dive on that. So sometimes I don't know why he makes decisions he makes, but I'm just kind of like, I like as an auteur, like a guy who makes beautiful looking films, I go watch them regardless. Kind of like David Lynch. David Lynch makes some weird stuff, but I'll watch it just to see what, his painting is. Yeah. So, but the thing that was weird for me was like, I think I had a problem with initially with like the Napoleon thing was like, which, I was kind of like weirded out at Odin about it, but like we'd talk, so it wasn't like I hate you, like there's no bad feelings or anything. But it was just like he was like reviewing a trailer and deciding whether or not the movie was bad based on the trailer, and I'm like, you can't really vote on a trailer because a trailer, like sometimes the shit that's in the trailer isn't even in the movie, like especially nowadays. So I'm like, you kind of got to let it like be whatever it's going to be and then decide whether it's crap. And I guess most people haven't liked it. The only thing I saw that I didn't like was I saw some making of stuff where there was some like weird sort of sexual comedy stuff in it. And I was like, this is just bizarre. Like it was like Jim Carrey type comedy humor. That was like sexual in the movie. Yeah. And I was like, I don't think I'm down for that. So like, when I heard that it wasn't even the whole movie, I was like, yeah, I think I'll wait till he has the alternate version of this because I don't really have any interest in that version of the film.
Yeah, that sounds a little messed up.
That's true. He's definitely gotten older. Like last couple films he's made, it just like I feel like the part of it is like to a certain degree he's like at that point now in his career where it's like he can kind of make whatever he wants at this point. There's no like he doesn't have to worry about the next 40 years of his career because he's so old. It's like he's just gonna make what he wants to make right now, and if people like it, they like it. If they don't, they don't. Yeah, sex stuff was awkward. Yeah, I didn't see the movie, so I don't know about that. I just remember seeing some thing where like she was like basically showing him her cooch or something, and he like made like this look like, hey, yeah, like it's like some goofy like freaking face, and I was like, what is this trash? And I was just like, whatever. So I mean, I'll see it eventually, but yeah, I'm gonna wait for that. I think it's gonna be on Apple Plus, this longer version. Although it may not happen now because the movie nobody liked it, but I mean he did that with his theatrical version of Kingdom of Heaven, so maybe he will still make the longer version. Who knows? I've still been waiting. He did that 1492 like Columbus movie, and he kept promising that he had a better edited version of that he wanted to do that has never surfaced. So who knows?
Yeah, I don't know. I mainly want
to I loved American Sniper. I was not a $1 Million Baby fan though. Not into those type movies.
Oh yeah, I didn't see $1 Million Baby. But
yeah, it's like, oh, let's watch a movie about euthanasia. Okay, hooray!
I want to see Oppenheimer. That's what I really want to see.
Oppenheimer was great. I loved Oppenheimer.
Yeah, I want to see that.
But once again, yeah. I mean, that's another director that makes spectacles. Tries to make stuff that's scientifically accurate or possible. Like, I really liked that movie he made where it was like a bunch of stuff was going in reverse. Tenet, I really enjoyed that. But a lot of people were like, this is stupid, I don't even get it. It's like, you don't get it? Like, they made a device that could like bend reality or whatever, basically.
I heard mixed reviews.
Yeah. I feel like you got to be in on like quantum physics and stuff like that being real to like enjoy that, because like that's literally what that is. It's like scientific theory that somehow has been like set to practice. So it's like a brain twist to get what's going on.
Oh, if Heck's like Tenet, then I'll definitely hate it.
I don't know. I just thought it was like a crazy.
No,
movie.
I can't make a fair assessment. I haven't seen it, and I hear.
It was just wild. Like you're watching like shit going backwards, and you're like, oh fuck, this guy's gonna get fucked up in a minute. And like, you know, I don't know. I really enjoyed it, and I liked one of the premises in it where it was like there was a thing that did like there was a whole like. I believe I don't have any confirmation of this, but I feel like the movie was set up to where like he was thinking if it did really well, he was going to do 2 more films, and the film would keep
supposed to be 3.
Yeah, and then it would keep going backwards in time till initially the 2 characters that meet each other in the beginning, where they would show where they met in the past initially,
Right.
Moving forward. So I was like, that would have been incredible to see all 3 of those films, like where just like they're going back in time and like fixing these events or whatever. It would have been wild.
If you think about it, like in a way, it's no different than like a Memento type movie where it's like out of order. And
dude, over by my hospital, where I go get treated for my cancer treatment.
Yeah.
There's a side street, okay, that goes along the highway that I use to like avoid traffic when I'm coming back from there. And in there's a little, along the side of the highway, there are these like industrial, like office buildings, right? Of all these different types of companies. A lot of them are, you know, electrical or plumbing or AC or auto repair or whatever. There's one place that's an electrical place, and it's called Inception Electrical. And it has the little top thing from Inception on the side of the logo.
Huh?
So whoever owns that business was a huge Inception fan. He named his whole company after Inception.
That's funny.
Which was crazy.
That's pretty cool.
I believe you're right, Maroni.
Alright, this is almost done.
There's like some really crazy tied in thing like that.
I don't know. I mean, this was not supposed to be a drawing I was going to do in one stream. I was going.
Oh really? What you're doing?
I screwed up so fast that
Is this
so
the
early.
same Darth Vader piece you're working on?
From today, yeah.
Or is this a different one?
No, there's a different one. I'll show that one.
Oh.
But no, I screwed up right out the gate on this thing, so I'm not too happy with it. So
Yeah, I thought about hitting Shay up about maybe like selling something on the stream, and I was thinking maybe I'll do one of these sketch covers and I'll sell one of those on there. And I'm like, part of me's like, no, I still can't sell anything because I still have 3 people that I got to mail stuff out to yet. And like one of them, I got to find the artwork. I don't know where the shit it's at.
I think she's
And then-
cool anyway. Might have asked her.
Yeah, well, she probably is by now, so I'm not even gonna worry about it. I will respond though. I didn't mean to leave her on red. I was just like, it was like one of those things that was going back and forth in my head, and I'm just like,
Going through the
I'm like, I don't know if I could do this. Like, the way I've been feeling lately, it's like getting out. I have stuff that I don't necessarily owe people that I want to mail to them, and I just like the energy to go pack stuff and do whatever. Like for whatever reason, like I just feel like crap all the time, and I never get down there to do it. And when I'm down there, like I can only find half the stuff because like everything's a mess.
right.
I mean, I sort of organized a little bit while you guys were out there, but like even doing that, I still couldn't find a couple things that I was looking for. Like I was still looking for that Frog G card, and which technically it might be with the other piece that's supposed to go with it because I couldn't find that one either. So I might have already put them aside somewhere. I don't think I
Might have
mailed them
sent
out
it out.
already. That's what I was wondering. I wonder if I sent it out to him already. But that would be crazy. Like if I memory hold that. Like, but to be fair, I've memory hold me drawing a whole book before, so
Yeah,
it is
so
possible.
you should DM him and see what he says.
Be like,
Find out.
I'm sorry about this. Yeah, and then I know I owe, and then the 2 other pieces I have to go and hunt down an 80s Made stream because there were.
I already
some
tried
pieces-
looking for it, dude. It's not up.
Is it
anymore.
gone?
It's gone.
Oh my god, great. So, and they didn't remember anything that they bought for me, and I'm just like, you didn't put anything in the notes when you bought it. Like, so how do I? I'm just like, and I told them, I said, when we did it, I'm almost positive. I said, make sure you put down what you got, just so we can keep it all straight. And like, and they were doing like a whole thing where they were fighting with each other over the pieces because one wanted to give it to the other as a gift and didn't want to tell him. So I don't even remember what was what. I only remember a couple pieces for sure. But there was like so many that they bought off me that I was just like,
Wasn't it between Admiral and Mad Ruth?
No. It was Admiral Wackass, and it was God.
Okay. Well, you can always.
I can't remember the. I spacing the. I want to say it's Sierra Whiskey, but I don't think it is.
No, it's not Sierra Whiskey, but you could
But
always.
he streamed. I think he streams with like Crackhead now on his show. And
Crazy Mad.
I'm Crazy Mad. There we go. And I'm not positive, but I think I was going to get invited on the show, and I think Crazy Mad is potentially upset with me that I haven't sent the pieces, which totally within his rights. I get it. I think he mentioned that to him, and now I've gotten like completely shut out. Like Jeremy doesn't even read my messages anymore.
Did you
So I'm
DM
like,
any of them though?
Okay. I DM'd Admiral Wackass, and he was like, "Oh, don't worry about it, man." He's like, "I know you're fucking going through shit. You'll get it to me when you get it to me." And I'm like, "Okay."
Yeah, but
like,
what?
I don't think.
What are you getting to him? Like, you need to know what he's
I
getting.
know. I asked him, and he couldn't even remember. And I was
Okay,
like,
so you got to message Crazy Mad and find out. All right,
Yeah.
so here's
And last time I talked to Crazy Matt, he said he was good with me, but like, I wouldn't blame him if he wasn't. And he was just saying that to be nice. But,
all right, so this is the one I did just now. It's okay.
yeah, it's fantastic. It's one of your.
Right. I messed up.
fucking
Like
better
the hand,
pieces.
I got messed up. Shut up, dude.
The other one was great too.
All right, well, here's the other one. This is the one that he's getting then, because so this is the other one. It's already in the frame.
Holy shit! Look at that.
So I guess he's getting this one.
It's got a freaking Death Star back there. That's crazy.
Yeah, the Death Star's back there, and
There's some like
Star
ships back there
Destroyers.
too.
Yes,
That's
Star Destroyers.
badass.
So that's the
Yeah,
one he's gonna
that's-
get done.
That's fantastic.
Because I'm not doing another one.
I'm
Whatever.
gonna
I don't know.
burn
Maybe...
that Batman book now because I'm looking at these pieces and I'm going, "What the fuck is wrong with me?"
No, I got. Okay, don't do that. Thanks, Angela. Don't do that because I'm sure it's fine.
Maybe I'll put
These are not that
pieces
good.
over them and somehow be able to resurrect them. I don't think
Exactly.
so, but
I mean, dude, I would rip this up now, but I know like everyone watching would have a coronary if I did.
yeah, we always do.
So, well,
They're
they
always
would have
good.
especially a coronary on that one, I think. But the other ones are just doodles. That one took me. I don't know. I could give it.
Mm.
I'll ask him if he wants that one too. I don't know. I like the pose. I just if that hand had turned out okay, I probably would actually like that more.
Mm.
I really screwed up the hand, but that actually only took me an hour, which I'm surprised.
No,
Yeah.
it looks great. It was a well spent hour. Unlike mine, where I struggled for like the first half hour just to get some pencil down. It was ugh. I ruined a sketch cover because I scribbled on it so many times. And I don't know what I'm going to do with it. To fix
Different circumstances there, Plago. Like, I mean, you can't feel your fingers. You're going through chemo. You're not well. Your fingers hurt. Well, now your back's gonna hurt because you just put landscaping duty.
I'm officially a Ramones song.
Nice. I like the Ramones.
Can't feel my fingers. Can't feel my toes. Oh,
that's right. Frog G, everybody. Links in the description below. G, Ink Spots and Colors, me on the line art, and Frog co-creator and promoter and all around swell guy.
That's right.
Or swell frog. And then Absolute One Stormy Night. Sign up. Links in the description. It's in the description below. I don't have Goblin Girl pulled up. I wasn't anticipating
It's alright. It's alright. You don't need to share it.
Back Goblin Girl, though.
It makes everyone sad anyway.
Why does it make everyone sad? It's looking dope, man.
Because it looks good, but like it's freaking still being worked on, and
so is Frog G.
Like,
Ink Spots is still coloring it.
I need it now, and I'm like, I want to give it to you now, but like my health is not permitting me to like.
They'll get
this thing put out right now. So
there you go. Thank you, Angela. Thank you, Angela, for dropping Dan Plague's The Goblin Girl with melons. Yeah. Appreciate that. Funny thing is, dude, about this speech chat program, it reads out like 78% of that URL. So it's just constant like //8/BTRQ/ it's just like
that's also because it's the second version of the campaign link, because the first version of the campaign like didn't go live in time and it disappeared.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, that's why the address is all funked up.
No, dude, even with Absolute or Frog G, it's still like a long URL. It just the speech chat just reads out the entire link that they post. So yeah. It's kind of obnoxious. and it also it'll read the melon. So when people leave like thumbs up, it'll say like, you know, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Like I'm like, wow, it's pretty wild. But it's the only way I get it's the only way I can read the chat. See, oh please stop. Okay, thank you, Angela, for dropping that. But yeah, dude, ACC American Comics Company will come in the chat. And he always leaves like 16 thumbs ups or something. And so it's just, I'm trying to talk to somebody and all I hear is this thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. I'm like, please. I'm like, thank you guys. But at least I could hear the chat, read the chat. I could go live now, you know, so that's good. But I'm kind of cutting it. I'm a little tired. I might be going to bed really early because just because I'm tired.
Well, you don't have to stay up on my part.
No.
Watch a crappy documentary eventually.
Well, don't leave. But
I'm not running out right away. I'm just saying, like, eventually, you don't have to stay on for. You know, I'd like it if you stay on for 12 hours, but I know how you feel about the short streams.
I like the short streams.
Yeah.
All right, now I'm trying to leave these silly emojis in the chat.
That's my New Year's resolution, is that I'm going to try and embrace the Jason short streams.
They're nice.
In my life.
They're nice. I like them. You should embrace them.
Because I've been told that's the way to grow your channel, with short streams and.
Well, videos. Videos is the way to grow your channel. Posting every day. Every day. Every day.
I could probably do every day, but I don't know how well they would.
Well, I should say 5 days a week. All right, guys. That's it. I'm closing the speech chat.
You heard it. 5 days a week, friends.
No, yeah, 5 days a week. I uploaded. We'll talk about that backstage. Thanks for coming on, everybody. Appreciate it. Hit that like and subscribe. Back Goblin Girl. Frog G and sign up. Absolutely. Check y'all later.